Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I was tagged by the lovely Sheena in Colorland to do the adult coloring book scavenger hunt. You have probably seen this video on many of the other coloring channels because it has really been making the rounds. And I apologize, Sheena, that it's taken me this long to get to recording this video, but I actually had fun. Now, this tag was started by Danny Buttons, and I will link both of their channels down below in the description. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check their channels out. All right, so there are 10 items that we had to go and find in our coloring book stash. So with me having a large coloring book collection, I did have a lot to pick from, so that's the good side. The bad side is it's like, okay, I know I had a picture of that. Oh my gosh, what book was that in? And I tried to pick pictures that I already colored in, but both a colored in version or a non-colored picture was perfectly acceptable for the tag, but I just thought it would be nice to get colored pictures for each one of these items that we had to find. Some of them I did find a picture that I already colored in. Some of them I couldn't. So let's start. There are 10 items plus a bonus item. So the very first thing was to find a man. And Christine Karen has many grayscale books out. You are probably familiar with her books, and if you aren't, go ahead and check them out. I will link all of these books down below in the description in case you don't have them, you're not familiar with them, and you'd like to check them out. If you want a complete flip through, I will mention whether I already have a flip through out on my channel. And you can look through my flip throughs playlist to look for that particular flip through. If I don't have one out there or you can't find it, let me know down in the description below or in the comments below, sorry, or shoot me an email at lisascoloring@gmail.com, which is always in my description too, and I will either find the flip through for you or I will record one for you. Okay? All right, so I chose Fairies 2. There are 3 Fairies books that she has out, along with a number of other grayscale books like Benny Blue, which is just adorable, bunnies. The picture that I picked out was this handsome guy, and this is Birch Tree Fairy. Now, I have not colored out of this book yet, and yeah, I gotta do that because these pictures are just stunning. Isn't he beautiful? Can't you see him with icy blue eyes? But yeah, this book is just gorgeous. If you haven't seen it already, there's another man. So yeah, very, very pretty book. So that was Fairies 2. Now we had to find a picture of fruit. So I chose adorable animals. I tried to find pictures that I didn't see on other coloring channels that was doing this scavenger hunt. And I think I found mostly different pictures, I think with the exception of one. I apologize for the glare. It is getting evening here, so I have to have my lights on. So the shinier books are going to have a glare on. For the fruit, I picked Adorable Animals. It's another grayscale coloring book by Jane Madej. Another really cute book. And I picked this cute picture with the squirrels and apples. And we have some raspberries or blackberries. Either one could apply here. Okay, so there is the fruit picture, again from Adorable Animals. I'm going to take these stickers back out so I don't have to do it all at the end. Get that one back out. Okay, so again, Adorable Animals by Jane Madej. And we had to find a bee. All right, so I knew I had a bee in this book. This is by, I know that you have probably heard of Sachin Sachdeva. I've done many flip throughs of his books, as have many of the other coloring channels. And they are just adorable. This particular book is by his wife, which is Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. I believe that's how it's pronounced, and it's called Cute Little Bugs, Color by Number Mosaics. And of course, the picture I colored in is the one on the cover. Isn't that cute? This book is a ton of fun. And as you can see, it's very simple, just, you know, straight coloring, large numbers. You have your, let me get to one that I haven't colored. You have your color palette over on the left. Very, very easy to see. Okay, so again, that's Cute Little Bugs, Color by Number, Mosaics by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. Then we had to find a picture with words. Now, I'm not a big one for coloring pictures with words, and that's why I couldn't find one already colored in. But I did pick this book by Jason Hamilton. I have a number of his books that are all mandala books. He's got a mandala 1, a mandala 2, and this version is 3, not version. Boy, what is the word I'm thinking? Volume. And this one is Inspirational Sayings and Affirmations. Yeah, right down here it says Volume 3, Lisa. Read. And the whole thing is with words, and they're just all awesome sayings. The one that I picked that I thought was very applicable to coloring, and it's making mistakes is part of life. Isn't that the truth? So, you know, making mistakes in coloring is a part of life. So, yeah, really, really cute sayings in these books. I am a beautiful soul. So, again, The Art of Mandalas, Volume 3 by Jason Hamilton. And we had to find a mythical creature. I love mythical creatures, dragons, and fairies. You knew I had to get a Color Questopia book in here somewhere, right? So these are all so cute. I could have picked any one of them. I've done a number of these fairies in here already. I just picked the very first one because I love how, I love how they all turned out. They're just so cute. So this is one of a lot of coloring books, these mosaic color by numbers that Color Questopia has out. I've done flip throughs of all of the other books they have out, with the exception of their latest 3. I did show the latest 3 books in my coloring book haul for the month of June, but I realized I hadn't done a flip through of those 3, so I am going to be recording that one next, so that will be up this week also. So this is Fairy Magic, again by Color Questopia. And then we had to find a picture of Santa. This is Christmas and Travel Mosaics. Now, I had many pictures of Santa, both colored and not colored yet. I wanted to pick this one because I really love how it turned out. And this one is by Belba Family. You knew I had to get Belba Family in here also because they're my other great love. Love all their books, as you well know. So the one that I picked is this one. And again, I love how this turned out. I colored this with the Arteza I believe I colored it with the Arteza Twi markers, yes. Because I used the fine tip for down here in the details. Then I used the brush tip for the larger area. So it worked. Those markers work perfect in pictures like this where you have larger areas and detailed work. All right, so again, that's Christmas and Travel Mosaics by Belba Family. Then we had to find art supplies. Now this was probably the hardest one out of all of them. And I know the most commonly used one was Johanna Basford's, where she had the, I think they're crayons, right? Going up, where you color them each with a different color, and then there was, you know, something up above that you would color like the same color. I wanted to find something different, and I knew when I did one of my recent flip throughs, I knew that I was going to be recording this video, and it's like, oh, that's an awesome picture. It has art supplies in. Then when it went to picking these pictures out, I could not for the life of me remember which book it was in. So it took me quite a while to find this, but it is in Clara Markova's Magical Delights. And it is this picture. So we have some painting going on. So we have a painting palette here and some paint brushes and a painting that somebody is working on. Okay. Oh, and this also has fruit. It has both. All right, so again, that is Magical Delights by Clara Markova. This is one particular book that is not on Amazon. You can only get it on Etsy, and it is quite expensive because it is one of her older books. But I will go ahead and put down the Etsy link if you do want to look at it. I forget how much. The book is $20-some, but then you have quite a bit of shipping over and above that. So yeah, it gets to be quite an expensive book. Then we had to find a bear. Looking through all of my books, I picked out Sun Life Drawing. So yeah, you know, I had to get Sun Life Drawing in here too. So I got all three of my favorites: Belba Family, Color Questopia, and Sun Life Drawing. And the next one is my fourth favorite. So I used Baby Animal Quest Color by Number. And I colored this cute little bear cub. So I'm assuming a cub applies to this too. And I did color this with glitter gel pens, if you can see that. These are the hexagon shapes for this particular picture. And I think this particular book is all hexagons. Yes. But they're the bigger hexagons. They're not the real teeny ones. So this is a little bit of an easier book to color in if you like these kind of pictures. So again, that was Baby Animal Quest, Color by Number by Sun Life Drawing. So the next one was a pumpkin. Now, of course, any Halloween picture or book is going to have a pumpkin in. But my fourth love is the Jade Summer book. So I looked through the Halloween coloring book because I knew I had done a color and chat with a pumpkin in from a book. So I went searching. After a while, I found it. Colored this cutie pie on camera back, it was back a while. I don't know if it was last Halloween or not, but colored this one on camera. So cute little doggy, Halloween dog in this pumpkin. Again, Halloween coloring book by Jade Summer. Then we had to find a licensed character. Now the licensed character, the only one I could think of that I have is, of course, all my Disney coloring books. So one that I really, really love is this Disney Babies. Not sure how to pronounce that. Carez Mr. Ez? No, Carez Mr. something like that. It is by Hatchet Heroes. And I just picked the first one in here. This is stuck on the wrong way. There we go. Let me take this off. Okay, this one is, of course, Bambi and Thumper. I wanted to try using the cross-stitch method in these bigger squares, which is what this entire book is comprised of. These are double-sided, so I knew my water-based toy markers would work great, you know, perfect on this book. And even though it's kind of light, I still like how it turned out. Definitely looks like a cross-stitch picture, and yet you can really make out the picture itself. You know, I think it turned out really cute. So again, Disney Babies by Hatchet Heroes. The last one, which is a bonus, was My Favorite Animal. Now, I don't know whether they meant a domesticated favorite animal or one out in the wild, so I picked one of each. My favorite domesticated animal is cats. I have 3 cats, and I do have a dog, but I would say my first love is that it's my kitties. So again, had to bring in one of my favorites. This is Wow Cats. This is one of the books in their Mystery Mosaics series, which is their really tiny little squares. All of these books I do my cross-stitch method in. So I picked this one, and I believe it's a lynx because there are little tufts up on the ears, and I love how the background looks on this particular picture. So I've done a lot of pictures in this book, but I really, really liked how that one turned out. I was going to pick this here one with the 2 kitties in, and there was also a great big fluffy kitty that I love how it turned out. Not sure where that particular one is. Oh, nope, that ain't it. Siamese. And then we have some white kitties. There it is. So, yeah. Cute, cute book. So then for my favorite wild animal, it's pandas. I think pandas are so adorable. Again, brought in another one of my favorites by Color Questopia. This one is Beautiful Pandas. I colored 2 in here, but I picked out the very first one because he just looks so happy up in that tree. Next one is kind of peeking from behind a tree. But yeah, he looks happy, so I picked him. So those are my 2 that I selected for my favorite animal. And again, this was Beautiful Pandas. So again, I will go ahead, link all these books down below. They are all from Amazon, with the exception of Magical Delights being from Etsy. But I will go ahead and give you that link also. So again, here are all of the books that I picked from. Oh, let's zoom all the way out so you can see them. Okay, so there are my selections for this adult coloring book scavenger hunt. Now I gotta tag a couple of channels, which is really, really hard to do because almost all of them have been already chosen. So, a couple that I'm going to pick. Now, maybe you have already been tagged. If you have, I apologize. I did look through your video playlists. Not playlists. I did look through your videos, and I didn't see this particular tag video. So, that's why I am tagging you. The first one that I am going to tag is Thunder Junkie. Now, Thunder Junkie, I don't know, again, if you've been tagged in this, but yeah, I thought it would be fun to see what you would select for this scavenger hunt. And then a newer channel that has recently joined YouTube that you can go ahead and check out her channel is Liz at Home. And I would like to give her a shout out, and you can go ahead and check out her channel. I will link both of those channels down below also. So I'll have all 4 of those channels linked down below in the description. So both Thunder Junkie and Liz at Home, and then Shayna in Colorland, who tagged me, and also Danny Buttons, who started this tag. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my selections for this scavenger hunt tag. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.